UCLA leading 14-5 in the second set. Hawaii winning the first set in extra play, 30-28.
Here at Hawaii's hitting percentage in the second set, -105. That means it's more errors than kills. And UCLA hitting .500. That's a huge number.
Moinoa serving. Dug up by Longo. Croson, that comes over to you. Still got it, pal. You still got it. Sent it right back.
Well, if I would have said it, I think it would have been better. I should have said it. But instead, I just did a little hand thing there. I wonder if I got a dig for it in the scorebox.
I wonder. Serving is Croson. Dug up by Todorovic. That ball hit over by Love and Long.
Love hasn't made many errors tonight. She's hitting around 400. She's got 10 kills. She and Hartong leading the way with double digits for both teams.
Croson to serve. 7 serving 14. Back up by Todorovic. Moinoa. Reeves. Diving dig by Maeda. Hit over by Croson from the 3-meter line. Boy, Hawaii was back up against it, and they turned it around and got the point.
Where's Maeda? She comes out of nowhere to pop that ball up. Ueato, great set. Again, Hawaii scoring out of the middle, back attack, that pipe set for Croson that time. UCLA did not get enough blockers up.
Hawaii trailing by 6. It will be 8 serving 14. Croson. That's dug up by Love. Moinoa. Reeves. And Reeves able to ricochet that ball down. So it's 15-8 here in the second set.
Kelly Reeves doesn't get a lot of sets, but when she gets them, she makes the most of them. Rarely makes errors. Usually just works the ball around.
Kidder in the front row along with Lowe. Serving is Norton. Ball hit by Harbaugh. Good dig. Hartong in the air again by Kidder. And that ball is hit now off the top of the net.
Carissa Lowe making a rare error. She's been pretty flawless the first 2 nights. Showed some chinks in the armor tonight. I think she was a little worried about that well-formed Hawaii block.
9 serving 15. Longo serving. Todorovic. Here's Lowe. Dug up by Maeda. Down the middle comes Croson. Todorovic. Lowe again, and that ball goes off Longo.
Boy, Lowe, so rangy. She can hit that down the line shot. She hits the cross court shot. She can hit the deep corners.
Nightingale comes in to the front row for UCLA. Serving for UCLA will be Aquino. Croson. There's Hartong. A battle at the net, and it's won by Hawaii.
Good swing by Hartong again. Norton with the pop-up. Too tight to the net. Moinoa just can't handle it.
10 serving 16. And there is Lowe. Karsta Lowe.
Karsta Lowe.
6'4".
Yeah, she saw that Hartong took her line, so she just took the cross-court shot. It was available. Vorster couldn't get out there in time to help.
Serving will be Reeves. 17 serving 10. Back up by Croson. Ueato back set. And hitting the ball long is Hartong. 18-10 in favor of UCLA. And UCLA in control. Serving is Reeves. Croson, Ueato. That was off the block. Hartong with a very difficult play. She made it work. Goodman will come into the game, replacing Hartung.
Again, Uyato back setting that time into UCLA's strength of 6'3" Kidder and 6'3" Nightingale, whereas she had Moinoa on the right side. She could have set Croson.
Ginger Long serving. That ball comes back. Longo was there, but the ball scooted across the court and went by Uyato. So it is 19-11. UCLA has controlled this second set from the beginning. Tabby Love has come into that left corner. Croson back up by Kidder. Overpass. Forster.
So that time Uyato got the ball out to Croson where she could face a much smaller block in Moinoa. She hits over Moinoa. The ball gets dug back over the net, and Forster has a chance to bury it.
Lele Pali comes in. 19-12. UCLA leading in the second set. Lele Pali serves it to Dorovic. Outside it goes to Nightingale. Away with it. Croson over the double block. That ball is tapped back over Hawaii, still with the advantage. Croson again. That ball is dug up by Kidder. Chased down by Moinoa. Hit over by Reeves. Goodman, did she get the corner? Yes, she did.
Not with a lot of force, but with a lot of accuracy. Kayla Goodman hit the right spot. Good set by Lele Pali. Doesn't quite make it to the antenna, but Goodman just steps in, puts it right on the line.
19-13. UCLA leading. Lele Pali serves it long. And it's now 20-13 in favor of UCLA. Hawaii leads in this match 1 set to none. Todorovic will serve. Dug up by Croson. Uyato goes back to her, but the double block is right there. Moinoa and Aquino.
Todorovic picking on Croson right now. Wouldn't be surprised if she served her short this time, make Croson come up to the net to pass the ball.
21 serving 13. That's exactly what happened. Croson had to come up. Ball put over by Goodman. Goodman with a nice little touch shot. Hawaii gets a point.
See what UCLA is trying to do is take Hawaii's front row hitters out of the attack, especially Hartung and Croson. If they have to pass the ball up inside the 3-meter line, they can't get back to get a good run-up approach for the next attack. So the setter's got to go to somebody else. And UCLA would love to see the ball go to other people other than Croson and Hartung. Luckily, Goodman's come through the last couple of plays and hit some nice balls for kills.
UCLA leading 21-14. Serving is Stauber. And ball hit down by Reeves. Longo is able to return it. There's Stauber. Longo. Croson pushes it. Kidder is there. Moinoa tries to dink, but right there is Stauber. Moinoa goes outside to Love. And Love is able to squeeze it through the double block. 22-14, UCLA.
Longo and Croson, and there's Stauber right there. Longo makes a save there. Croson keeps it alive just barely. And Love ended the rally with her 11th kill of the match.
Moinoa serving. That ball is hit by Goodman and then blocked back, and they will give the point for hits for Hawaii. Ball didn't get over. 23-14, UCLA. Moinoa to serve. Croson in the air, chased down. Stauber. Croson through the block. Through Aquino and Reeves. 23-15, UCLA. Closing in on the second set. Croson will serve. Pick up by Todorovic. That ball hit down by Reeves. Longo is there. Croson hits it off for Todorovic.
That was a pretty good scramble right there by Hawaii. Longo, again, the initiator right there. Good dig. Hard time with a nice little bump set. And Croson just winds up and goes, you know what the heck? We're behind by 7 points. Why not just go for it?
16 serving 23. Croson again. That ball is shanked into the net. Ball is put over by Reeves. And Tuaninga, who has come into the game, trying to keep it alive, couldn't do it. It's now set point for UCLA, 24-16. Arsta Lowe comes into the front row. For UCLA serving will be Norton. Back up by Croson. Stauber away in trouble. Ball finally comes over. And Lowe ends it. So UCLA finally ramping up its power. And they win big in the second set, 25-16 over Hawaii. Let's take a look at the McDonald's match stats.
Even though it's one set apiece, you can see the stats are basically dominated by UCLA, especially the kill percentage, 268 to 163. Those Hawaii's hitting errors as well, 17 to the Bruins 8. And the blocks, the Bruins leading that category. That's changed Hawaii's offense around quite a bit. Hitters have had to make adjustments to that huge UCLA block.
This match started with Hawaii being just emotionally sky high and playing fantastic, exciting volleyball. But UCLA, because of their quality, because they know what they're about, they just settled in that second set and did what they had to do. It's very hard to play at a very high level for a long period of time. But it is not over.
Yeah, if you just watch the first 15 minutes tonight, you think, oh, UCLA doesn't belong with Hawaii. You watch the next 45 minutes, another story. The defending champions' pride starting to kick in.
Moinoa serves starting the third set. There's Hartung, and Hartung just arrowed it to the floor.
I think Hawaii's pride hurt a little bit in that last set, and they're wanting to kick in a little bit of their own set of pride.
So here's Uiato serving just at the start of the third set. Todorovic. The ball hit over by Love. There's Hartung, block back. Longo, Uiato, Hartung again. And the ball is in the air by Love. She gets it over. There is Goodman. Uiato. Ball is hit over by Hartung. UCLA with it. And Kidder double hands it over. Kind of bump sets it off the court.
A rare error from the MVP of last year's championships and the first team All-American.
Hawaii leading 2-0 here in the third. The match is tied at 1 set apiece. Serving again is Uiato. Todorovic, Moinoa, and that ball hit down by Tabby Love.
That set did not make it out to the antenna where Tabby wanted it, but she made a nice adjustment with her feet. Put it down. Boy, she's having one terrific night. There's Tabby Love, 11 kills.
The ball was served into the net that time by Norton. So it is 3-1 Hawaii here in the third set.